Hey, Happy New Year. I welcome you all to Trinity Consultancy, my group, my video channels. My name is Sanket. And let's begin the New Year review of the market with this Nifty 50. Today is the 4th Jan 2022. And yes, we can see the Nifty has been approaching to the upside. We have a very good close on upside, a big day for the bulls. And let's we analyze the Nifty 50 and the trend for the upcoming days, what will happen, what will not, and how we can take the right decision to trade the Nifty at a particular levels and a particular time. So, so let's begin. So first on the Nifty daily chart, the Nifty is given a good bounce from this low called 16,400. We have already above 1,000 point has been recovered. Yes, we have been going around, but I will start from the larger time frame. That's called a weekly. On the weekly side, I have a very good what we say, a good big candle. But yes, the week is not closed. But yes, my RSI is little bit tricky. It's playing the game, and it's telling me the momentum on the upside is little bit pausing, and it will pause or hold for some time until unless we don't get a close above this high area of 18,200. What is the high? Yes, 18,200. And if we get close above 18,200 above the resistance successfully with RSI close above 60 65, we can see a new highs to 19,000 and 20,000 coming in few weeks, few months. Okay, but what next if not happen like this? If you think that the market is not going to go up as per the demand and supply, the footprints we called of the institutional order flows, I have the pattern called a drop, a base, and a strong drop coming out from this basic area. The strong leg is coming out and we are pulling back to the same area. So this is may act as a resistance. We can see some selling pressure coming into this area of weekly supply, or you can call it a weekly resistance area. Yes, this is a whole big area of weekly resistance. You need to observe the Nifty and this price action while trading very cautiously with this trading stop loss. And if something happens wrong and the Nifty doesn't get close above 18,200, and if you try to give some patterns like doji and then we have down moves, then we can see next great downwards for the area of the new area of demand or support. We can call it at this area from, make it in the green color, that is 16,000 to 15,500 area. Okay, or 400. Yes, it's a 15 from 16,000 to 15,400 area will be the next support, a strong reversal support as well as a demand zone. Yes, we can see this the area of demand has already been taken out and it has been given some good rally from here. Now from this area point, I will be looking for the short with the stop loss above 18,200 and 250. If let the market come to 18,000 nearby, something around about 18,000 around level area, from there I can take a swing shot. But yes, I'll not take immediate short. But if I got some activities like I see some weekly a doji candle, a daily a doji candle, and then we get a breakdown to this doji candle's low, or we close trades below that low, then we can say yes, we need to observe the key area of patience over here about the resistance, how the resistance of the FIs or DI is going to sell. If not, then we may thrust, we may push the price to the upside accelerations. Okay, this was on the weekly chart. The RSI is trending to the downside. As I can draw a trend line, it is telling me it has been broken up. But yes, if I draw the trend line, it still will be little bit in intact. But yes, I'll be looking closely with the price action as well as the RSI. Okay, the momentum little bit is dying off. Let's see in upcoming days what will happen the next. But yes, mostly there will be two scenarios that I have already discussed with you guys on the weekly chart. If we get close above 18,200 area, it's a good sign. We can have all-time high again. If not, if it's getting very stuck, it is getting very what we say consecutive sideways pattern and more losing of momentum, then we can see a downside acceleration is to the downside, and not easily that we'll get for directly to 16,000. Yes, we have some hurdle in between this area of daily. We will check. As I can see, this the same area has been developed. So this is again area of supply, that is called a drop base drop, and we have a drop base drop area. We have two levels above each other. Just make it a very good thing for you. This is the area of resistance created by the FIs, by the big player only. This is the footprints that we need to track it. Sorry, I need to change my bad the red area. Yes, we are little bit away. If we come around about 18,000 area, 17,000 area, I'll be looking in this area particularly how the market, how the people, how the FIs and DIs are going to react over here. Okay, and this is a main point that market we may see the market reversal from this area too also. Okay, on the downside we have a little of support. I'll not call this as it is a structure like a demand zone, but I'll not able to take this because it is in between what we say swing high swing low. So let's see it works or not. But yes, if I'm a short, so when the market is going coming down from this area and I'm short, or if you're short, you may look for the profit booking around about 17,200 area as your first target. And if it get broke easily, then you can hold it with the second target for coming around about 16,600 area, and the third target, the final target will be around about 15,500 area. Okay, so now this is the main big key area to watch out how the Nifty will do and how we need to react and how to have the actions with the Nifty. Okay, so on the RSI side, yes, Nifty is having little bit conviction, has just come up after a long time, and if we try to close around about 60 65 also, still I'll not be so extremely bullish because Nifty need to get close above the previous swing high, that is 18,200 area, and then we can have a new all-time high with the RSI confirmation that yes, the momentum has come back and the buyers are intact to take the market to the all-time high. Okay, so let's look for the next benchmark of our index is the Bank Nifty. Yes, starting from the larger time frame of the Bank Nifty, I have already marked the levels over here. We have a strong, not so strong, but yes, we have a support area, and I call it as a demand zone. It's a rally base and strong rally coming out. Yes, we have the strong rally base rally that has not tested. We have a bit of swing high. We are just close to it, and we have some drop base and drop again. We need to check this area. If this area is not getting out, need to check on the smaller time frame. And if we go above on the weekly chart, we have a pattern like a drop base drop again base, a strong drop or layout. We have this of resistance coming inside. Need to check this area of supply will take, and the Nifty, Bank Nifty will come down. But yes, if you see this two similar chart, the Bank Nifty is little bit weak than the Nifty, and maybe because of the Bank Nifty, banks in sector, Nifty may come down to the lower levels because the banking sector are weak, major player are not performing. So if you have a correction, we need to be stay short side, not on the long side. Yes, Bank Nifty on a weekly chart, it is in between 60-40. Some sideways may we see, but if you want to see the upside momentum, we need to have the 62 taken out like this, so we can have a good momentum to the upside. Okay, so this is a chart we need to observe all the time. And right now, through this moment, I will go to the daily chart. Yes, we have a little bit of pausing area for the Bank Nifty today. It has come to the resistance area called a drop base drop that have been marked early in the morning only. And if this area has been taken out by the Bank Nifty, we may see this area of supply is coming out around about it. That's called what was the previous support will become a resistance. And we have lots of selling pressure over here. So if there are unfilled orders of the big players, institutional players, we may see a pause in a market and again the trend reversal to the downside. But if you see on a daily chart, we don't have any fresh area of support and demand. This area of support has been multiple tested and it has tried to take out but have not been yet. But yes, now it hasn't totally been weak. If I choose, then I'll look for this second area of support, that is the very strong momentum in the candle. That's a green candle. We can see Nifty that has been marked on the weekly chart. The same level will be on the daily also. The price level remain the same, nothing else. Okay. But yes, the Nifty RSI is just not above the 60, but near to the means both weekly and daily RSI as not in a good intact. If we see monthly RSI is hovering near a 60 area. So this is the indication that yes, we need to be little bit cautious, as if the Nifty closes and the Bank Nifty closes the monthly chart above 60 and above this area of high, then we can see the new highs in Bank Nifty too. But as I can see that one big red candle, then a doji and a pausing market, we were in between that. So let's see how the market comes and goes out. But mostly we'll be taking and looking for the area of 35,000 soon. The Bank Nifty, as the momentum on Bank Nifty is not so great, we need to come down. And if you take the support of 40 in the monthly chart, that is a great area for buying areas. Okay, so moving towards the Nifty is an intact on the downtrend. I'll go for gold chart. So sorry, stop future, continuous contract. Yes, last time, as I said in the gold from last my videos, that gold is taking some support at this area, and the gold is not able to go down and close below it. And RSI is again trying to take out above 60, but not able to close it. But let's see on a weekly chart. Gold is still we may have some this area of support again, and we have lots of resistance coming around about 1800. Once we take 1800 with the RSI 60 above, we may see a good buying. If we go down below this area, we have a good area of support. So we need to take this key point area as to key observation, what the gold may do in the upcoming days. Let's see on a monthly chart. Monthly chart is okay, it's a good, it's a trading in between this tight consolidation right now going on. It's not going below this area, not going above this, because this is too bulky area of consolidation is going into this area. So once we close above this area of 1880, we may see the upside acceleration. If we close below what we say 1750 or 1740, we may see to the downside. We have the downside area of say 1600 as a great support for the gold. So let's take this. Yes, see this guys, as I said earlier before, that Bank Nifty, that if the RSI is hovering near the 60 like this, you need to be very cautious, because one candle closing out on the RSI and the next candle is closing in again, and the RSI is not able to take it and the price is not able to take the previous resistance highs, you will not see to the next momentum news, next things into the market coming around about it. Okay, there's a little bit same pattern that Bank Nifty were like same chart I'm observing the RSI and the RSI readings. RSI is in nearby the 60, below the 60. That's why the momentum is sideways. That's as simple as that. When the RSI is in between the area of 60-40, the price is just totally sideways area. And you will take RSI at any time frame, any this one the 60-40 remains a sideways in any time frame until unless it is removed or swing high or swing low. It will be into the intact level. So the gold has been done. Let's go from silver. Yes. you go on larger time frame monthly, yes, silver is not so good looking uh, right now for me, as we are taking a lots of multiple support, but it's weakening out. But we can see this area of support taking in the previous resistance becomes support. When the price comes, I'll be the most happiest person to buy over this area. This is a good area of support, and may we see the RSI taking support on the monthly chart on 40 or nearby it. Weekly, yes, the weekly momentum is not taking up so much as we are not able to close above the previous resistance, and the RSI is not also closing above the previous swing high. So the Nifty, sorry. So the silver is not able to get some momentum right now also. So I'll wait for the area to be this area. Then go for the BTC, Bitcoin, BTC, USD. I'll go for the spot one. From the monthly time frame, the BTC also struggling at the monthly level of 60 RSI, and the price is at around about 60. But if we hold this area, if the BTC can shoot up to, and we have resistance coming up to the upside, we'll check onto the weekly chart. And if we broke BTC to the downside, we don't have a support until unless 32,000 to 30,000 area. And if this also get broken, then we don't have anything to pause this trend until 14,000. We can see. So weekly sideways totally pattern, not so good on the BTC. But let's check on the daily chart. I have marked this area already in before the video also, that we have this area of support has been taken multiple times. This is looking like something as an support on BTC, but if we get broke below this area, we can see the huge selling pressure with the RSI going below 40. And if we hold this area and if the RSI and the price support us and the buyer support us, we can see this area of next area of resistance to take the Bitcoin to the downside again. If not, we may see some downtrend again resuming. And I think so this area has been taken up at this candle only. But yes, we have 40,000 as a support for the BTC. But if you ask me, the fresh area of support will be around about 32,000 to 29,000 area that I have marked in this green zone. So BTC is in sideways pattern right now, but check this area. If it get broke, we can see some huge selling pressure because the RSI is not in the momentum to go up. Okay, and yes, can go for the ES market, ESP 500. What is the ESP 500 doing in this year? Stick out. Monthly, it's very strong bullish, but yes, we have some divergence coming in for RSI. And yes, we have some multiple divergence in RSI on monthly chart. In the larger time frame, we may see some pausing into the current trend, and yes, it is nearby the near high. And let's see how the market reacts on the SP 500. We got rally, base, drop again, rally again, dropped again. We have rallied. So this area of lots of buying and selling activity has been done. So the next area of support will be around about over here. And this area of demand, and so demand has been taken twice. But let's see. Daily, we are making a new highs in the market. May push a little bit higher, but if we have some resistance, then it may take to the downside because the RSI on the weekly chart is around about 80. But the divergence, multiple divergence will pose the market. Yes, we are the divergence need to check. The market on the US side will be pausing it. On acceleration upside will be little bit less, but yes, if we can see a new highs, but downside acceleration is also been in intact in SP 500 in upcoming days. So the area mark has been taken out of this area of demand. This area of support is been able to take once again support for the SP 500. If this all support has been tested multiple twice thrice, if we want the new area of support is around about 4,000 area on the SP 500. The SP 500 can come to this 4,000 area. We need to check the momentum on daily chart of RSI with RSI and the price with the SP 500. Thank you. Hashtag. We may see some wow. We are at previous resistance. The Nasdaq has not taken out the previous resistance from this area, taken a multiple support at this current area of the demand zone, the rally based rally. We have again the rally based drop based rally to this next side. We have next support of 14,800. We have the area of resistance coming around about, just a minute, will mark in red color. It has not taken out yet. So until unless this area is not taken out, we cannot see some bullish pressure. If the SP 500 is bullish, the Nasdaq may pull down its legs, and some index are there that if they doesn't perform, but they need to take out this area of multiple resistance to go to the new heights again. Yes, the RSI is not again confirming the bullishness and the momentum in the market right now. Yes, after we need to take, if this area hasn't taken out with a strong momentum on RSI closing above 60 and above, then we can see to the next level. The RSI is not able to cross so many days 60 area. It is taking as a multiple resistance as a 60. So this is a crucial level for the Nasdaq. If Nasdaq is taking the multiple resistance at a 60, we may see some downside acceleration again, and then Nasdaq also. So why in the future contract? Dow Jones also looks good on the daily chart, trying to take off the previous high and making the same like an SP 500. I can support at a previous resistance and is able to cross the new high. And let's say on a weekly chart, yes, it is crossing up the 60, but we need to close above this candle high area, and then the momentum will attack again in the SP 500. But if I'm able to see this, then Dow Jones has taken multiple supports, 1, 2, 3, twice and thrice over here. As for the demand and supply, this support, this area has become weak. We need to find a good area of support and demand that comes around about this area. That is around about 31,000. So we may see this huge selling pressure coming back again. In this week, we can see this area. We don't have area of fresh demand, so only release this area of control pressure. This has been tested 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. As this area has been come up and tested, lots of buying order has been gone from here. So 34,000 now it will become a weak side, and then let's see how the 34,000 reacts for the Dow Jones in the upcoming days. Okay. So some good stock that I need to check on is schemes. That's Krishna Institute of Medical Science. I've already been looking to go along on this stock. I've already recommended into my Trinity group. You can please join my Trinity group. That the link has been in the description box. You can join it. Previous resistance is acting little bit of support, but if you ask me, I'll looking for this area to come back for the buying around about 13,000 to 1250. Then I'll be mostly the buyer at this area. Let the kings come down, and it's a very good, and it's taking the new momentum, new highs they have made. Let them make some new low, and again the low, it will take to the higher high. The stock will go to the upside again. So this is the stock I'm looking as. Why? The first thing, there is I'm looking for the Omicron, that the news are going on. I'm not so interested in the news, the fundamental news. But if something happened, this stock like Krishna Diagnostic, Kims, Krishna Institute, Vijay Diagnostic, these types of they have been tapped with the governments and government hospital. If something like Omicrons come back and we have the third wave and we have the lockdown, unfortunately, this sectors, these stocks may get benefits due to this, because the demand of services from this hospitality will increase and they'll be in a benefited. So people will try to chase the stock. But before that, I'm giving you, if you have a good pullback around about 13,000, 1350 to and 1250, you can buy it around about with the stop loss of 1100 on this area. So this is a good stock. I'm just keeping around about it. And let's see, the next stock is Krishna Diagnostic. So already have been putting down the stock. The stock is showing some strength. We need. I will able to buy this stock only above the close around about 800 area. If the I got successfully close around about 800, there is no resistance for the stock to go and wait until unless 950 to 1000 area. And we can see the all-time high also in this stock coming around about it. This is a good sign that I can see a double bottom has been formed in this stock, and I'm just waiting to take out this resistance at this area. I've already shared this stock into my group a few days ago only, but you can take this stock with the. I'll be very bullish on this stock if this stock closes above 800, and I have good signs. My RSI is telling me the momentum is coming into the stock. Let wait for this previous side to get broken and close out this area and just go long into the stock. The stock will give huge momentum to the upside. We have another Vijaya Diagnostic. Again, the same like in Krishna Diagnostic, the stock is in a consolidation mode. It broken down and come back on the same consolidation phase area. I'm waiting for this stock. The same pattern will be repeating in this diagnostic centers and diagnostic stock. If the stock goes around about close above 650, sorry, 620, 630, it's a good to go with the 540 stop loss, 100 point stop loss. We have lots of room to the upside in this stocks. Okay, so I'll be watching this stock very closely because little bit taking a pause and a resistance at a 60, and let's see how the stocks reacts. But once it crosses and closes above 600, 620, then it's a good to go long into the stock, and the stock may go to the new side, new highs. So this is a good thing that I'm be able to take these stocks, and we'll be taking this stock very confidently. Stop loss on this will be a 540 area, this area of. Okay, so this is the thing that guys I want to share with you, and my views, my everything. Trade with the stop loss and everything with this, with the guidance. Have patience with the market. Yes, there are good stocks are coming up. When the stocks are going to come, I will share in my group. If you have any queries, just I've shared my link in the YouTube channel. Please join my group, and you can ask it openly. The group is open. We will help you out. Till the next time, my name is Sanket Patangi from Trinity. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great week ahead, and enjoy. And once again, Happy New Year to you all from me. Enjoy. Bye bye.